Have you ever noticed the more we have, the more we want more? Whether it's the latest car, the fanciest house, or even just a better job that pays more. For some, it might even be the latest phone or luxury clothes. Whatever it may be, we are in pursuit of. What happens once we get what we want? Do we truly become happy with our lives? Marianne Williamson has said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us." Or do we start looking at the next best thing to fulfill the inner emptiness and lack of content we continue to feel? In this pursuit for happiness, we seem to be trying endlessly to fulfill voids in life with materialistic possessions. And when we use these superficial standards to fulfill the innate desires for progress and success, we end up being in a state of misery and unhappiness if we are unable to fulfill our wants or cannot satisfy our materialistic desires. His Holiness Mirza Masroor Ahmed stated, "Often at a superficial level, people can appear to be happy and content, yet, though they have outward peace, they remain bereft of inner peace." This is why the teachings of Islam explains that for us to be truly happy and at peace in our lives, we must set standards and achieve a higher purpose. There is nothing wrong with having goals in life, it's a natural tendency. But if we set our goals by comparing ourselves to others, feelings of inferiority and superiority will also flourish. In chapter 2, verse 149, it states, "Everyone has a goal to which he turns his whole attention." Other people will always remain in control of our lives if our goal is to live up to the expectations and standards of society. But if we strive to achieve a higher purpose, to increase our consciousness and develop godly characteristics within ourselves, and if we let go of the naive and ego-driven pursuits, we can attain true liberation that gives us pure happiness and peace. In chapter 13, verse 30, the Quran, it states, "Those who believe and do good works, happiness is decreed for them." This is exactly why Islam explains as worship, to adopt humility, to develop characteristics that not only pleases the Creator, but also His creation, to strive to excel amongst each other in righteous conduct and good deeds. And we can only do this if we let go of our worldly fears, fear of pleasing others, or fear of not being able to live up to the standards of a materialistic society. In chapter 13, verse 29, it states, "Those who believe and whose hearts find comfort in the remembrance of Allah, it is in the remembrance of Allah that hearts can find comfort." And if we do this, we can attain true liberation that gives us both peace and happiness, not just within our lives, but also for those around us, thereby also creating peace and harmony in our society. In chapter 55, verse 61, it states, "The reward of goodness is nothing but goodness."